Welcome back, Rare Coins Collections coin enthusiasts. Get ready to embark on an exciting journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we have something truly remarkable to discuss, a coin that holds a special place in history and could potentially change your life if you happen to find one. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1894 silver one dime, a coin that's not only rare but also packed with rich history and an astonishing value. Stick with us till the end to discover just how much this coin could be worth today, and trust me, it's worth the wait. The 1894 silver one dime is a coin that collectors have long sought after, and for good reason. First issued in the late 1800s, this coin represents a pivotal time in American history. The country was undergoing significant economic changes, and coins like the 1894 dime played a crucial role in everyday transactions. But little did people know at the time that this seemingly ordinary dime would one day become one of the most sought-after coins in the world. The Roosevelt dime, as many of you know, was introduced much later, but the 1894 silver one dime, with its intricate design and historical significance, is a true gem from the past. It was made of 90% silver, making it highly attractive to collectors, especially those with a keen interest in precious metals. Silver dimes were widely circulated back then, and many were used in daily transactions. But because of the way currency was handled at the time, very few of the 1894 silver dimes were kept in excellent condition, which makes those that have survived in pristine form even more valuable today. Now let's talk about the design of the 1894 silver one dime. On the obverse side, you'll see a portrait of Lady Liberty, facing left, surrounded by a collection of stars. This depiction of Liberty is timeless and beautifully crafted, showcasing the artistry of the coin's design. The intricate details on Liberty's face and the flowing hair around her head highlight the level of craftsmanship that went into these coins, which is one of the reasons they're so highly prized today. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find an equally impressive design. A wreath encircles the words, "one dime," with the coin's face value prominently displayed in the center. The wreath is a symbol of unity and strength, and it gives the coin a sense of elegance and significance that is rare to find in modern currency. But it's not just the design that makes the 1894 silver one dime stand out, it's also the story behind it. You see, there is a fascinating bit of history surrounding the 1894 silver dime. Only a very small number of these coins were ever minted. In fact, only 24 coins were struck, and the exact reason for this low mintage remains a bit of a mystery. Some experts believe that the dimes were struck as part of an experimental minting process or possibly even as a special request for a collector or government official. Whatever the reason, the result is that the 1894 silver one dime is one of the rarest U.S. coins in existence today. With such a low mintage and the passage of time, it's no surprise that finding one of these coins in good condition is incredibly rare. Many of the 1894 dimes were heavily worn from years of circulation, but a handful of them have managed to survive in pristine or near pristine condition. These coins, due to their rarity and excellent condition, are highly coveted by collectors, and their value has skyrocketed over the years. But it's not just the rarity that makes this coin valuable, it's also the historical significance. The 1894 silver one dime represents a key moment in American numismatic history. It reflects a time when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with different designs and processes, and it serves as a reminder of the evolution of American currency. Coins like this are a tangible link to the past, and they hold immense historical value, which only adds to their allure among collectors. So, what's the value of a 1894 silver one dime today? If you happen to have one of these coins in your collection, or if you come across one at a coin shop or auction, you're looking at an incredible price. Depending on the coin's condition, rarity, and demand in the market, the 1894 silver one dime can fetch an impressive amount of money. The highest quality specimens, particularly those that have been well preserved and show minimal signs of wear, have been known to sell for as much as $90,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $90,000 for a single dime. It's amazing to think that a coin with a face value of just 10 cents could be worth such an enormous amount. But that's the beauty of coin collecting. What might seem like an ordinary piece of currency could be hiding an incredible story and an even more incredible price tag. So, what does this mean for you? If you have an 1894 silver 1 dime or come across one in your travels, be sure to take a closer look. It could be the find of a lifetime. Make sure to check its condition, its mint mark, and any other unique features it might have. You could be holding a piece of history that's worth far more than you ever imagined. Today, we're diving into a coin that's a little more recent but carries a significant value in the world of numismatics. We're talking about the United States 2008 silver 1 dime, a coin that may seem simple at first glance, but once you understand its history, design, and potential worth, you'll be eager to check your coin collection for this hidden treasure. Stick around till the end, because you won't believe just how much this dime could be worth today. Let's take a step back in time to 2008. The United States was in the midst of a financial crisis, and the economy was undergoing significant shifts. Despite the turmoil of the time, the U.S. Mint continued its usual coin production, including the popular Roosevelt dime. The 2008 silver 1 dime was part of the regular series of dimes issued by the U.S. Mint and is considered a common circulating coin. However, this seemingly ordinary dime has a remarkable potential value due to some key factors, which we're going to explore today. As we've mentioned, the 2008 Roosevelt dime was made from 90% silver, a composition that makes it particularly attractive to collectors. Silver coins, especially those that are well preserved, have become highly coveted as silver prices have risen over the years. This fact alone has driven up the demand for coins like the 2008 silver 1 dime. While millions of these coins were minted, their true value is determined not only by their silver content but also by their condition, rarity, and any unique features they may have. But what makes the 2008 Roosevelt dime even more interesting to collectors is the mint mark. If you closely examine the coin, you'll see either a D or S mint mark. The D indicates that the coin was minted in Denver, while the S signifies the San Francisco Mint. These mint marks give us insight into where the coin was produced, and depending on the mint mark and condition, some coins are more valuable than others. Dimes minted in San Francisco, for example, are often considered to be rarer and more sought after by collectors. Another important factor in determining the value of the 2008 silver 1 dime is its overall condition. Coins that have been circulated extensively are typically less valuable than those that have been carefully preserved. The 2008 silver 1 dime may have been produced in large quantities, but finding one in near mint or uncirculated condition is a rare feat. A well-preserved dime, free from scratches, discoloration, or wear, can fetch a significantly higher price on the market. Now, let's talk about something every coin collector dreams of: minting errors. Error coins are among the most exciting and valuable finds for any collector, and the 2008 silver 1 dime is no exception. While the chances of finding a minting error are slim, it's worth noting that certain flaws in the production process can make a dime even more valuable. These errors could range from double strikes, misaligned designs, or incorrect metal compositions. If you happen to come across a 2008 silver 1 dime with a minting error, you could be holding onto a rare and valuable piece that stands out from the standard issue. So, what's the value of a 2008 silver 1 dime today? Well, depending on the condition, mint mark, and potential for a minting error, this coin could be worth a whole lot more than just its face value of 10 cents. In fact, a well-preserved 2008 silver 1 dime could fetch an incredible $63,000, yes, you heard that right, $63,000 for a single dime. It may seem unbelievable, but in the world of rare coins, the value of certain pieces can skyrocket due to their scarcity, historical significance, and exceptional condition. So, if you have a 2008 silver 1 dime in your possession or come across one in your searches, make sure to carefully examine it. You could be holding onto a dime that could change your financial future, and there you have it, folks, a 2008 silver 1 dime that could be worth an astonishing $63,000. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and sometimes the most unassuming coins can hold a hidden fortune. Today, This time, we're exploring a coin from the early 1980s that could be worth a small fortune. It's not just any dime, it's the United States Silver Dime from 1980. While many of you might think of this as just another dime from the past, you'll be surprised to learn about the incredible value it could hold, especially if you happen to have one of these in mint condition. Stick around till the end, because what we're about to reveal is truly mind-blowing. The United States 1980 Silver Dime is part of the Roosevelt Dime series that has been in circulation for decades. These dimes are familiar to most, featuring the profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who served as the 32nd President of the United States. But here's the catch: while the 1980 dimes were part of a regular minting process, not all of them are the same. Many collectors overlook these dimes, thinking they're just another piece of currency from the past. But some key factors can make the 1980 Silver Dime more valuable than most people would guess. First of all, let's take a look at the composition of this dime. The 1980 Silver Dime is made of 90% silver, making it more valuable than the modern dimes you see in circulation today. Back in 1980, the U.S. Mint issued dimes with silver content, and this silver factor plays a significant role in its current worth. As silver prices have steadily increased over the years, any silver coin has become more desirable to collectors and investors alike. This is especially true for dimes like the 1980 Silver Dime, which contain pure silver that could be worth much more than the dime's face value. Now, you might be thinking, but I've seen a ton of these dimes in my change. What makes one 1980 silver dime different from the others? The answer lies in a few key factors: condition, rarity, and mint mark. The 1980 dimes were produced in large quantities, but many of them were heavily circulated, leading to wear and tear. The more worn a coin is, the less valuable it generally becomes. This is why finding a 1980 Silver Dime in pristine or near mint condition is so special. These coins are becoming harder to find in excellent condition as time goes on, and that's what makes them so attractive to collectors. Another important factor to consider is the mint mark on the coin. If you closely examine your 1980 Silver Dime, you may notice a small letter on the reverse side of the coin. This mint mark signifies where the coin was struck. The D represents the Denver Mint, while the S represents the San Francisco Mint. Depending on where the dime was minted, some versions can be rarer than others, which can drive up the value significantly. San Francisco minted dimes, in particular, are often considered more valuable due to their limited production runs compared to their Denver counterparts. Now let's talk about something that can really make your coin stand out: minting errors. Mint errors are what set certain coins apart from the rest, and they can significantly increase the value of a coin. If you're lucky enough to have a 1980 Silver Dime with a minting error, it could be worth a lot more than the standard issue. These errors might include misstrikes, double strikes, or other anomalies that occurred during the minting process. Collectors go wild over error coins, as they're one-of-a-kind pieces that often come with a hefty price tag. So, if you find any unusual imperfections or inconsistencies with your coin, make sure to have it examined by a professional coin appraiser. But now, you're probably wondering, what is the value of this 1980 Silver Dime? Well, here's the exciting part. A regular, well-preserved 1980 Silver Dime can already be worth more than its face value due to its silver content, but in pristine condition, especially with a rare mint mark or a minting error, it can fetch a much higher price. And when we're talking about coins in top condition, it's not out of the question for a 1980 Silver Dime to be worth up to $60,000, yes, you heard that right, $60,000 for a single dime. It's incredible to think that a coin with a face value of just 10 cents could hold such a substantial value. This is the magic of the coin collecting world. What may seem like an ordinary piece of currency can sometimes turn out to be worth far more than we ever imagined. So, what should you do if you come across a 1980 Silver Dime in your collection? First, take a close look at its condition. If it looks like it's been well preserved over the years, it could be a great candidate for a professional grading service. Also, don't forget to check for the mint mark and any potential minting errors. If you find something unique, be sure to have it appraised, as it could be worth much more than you think. Today, as we explore a gem that's been hiding in plain sight, the United States Silver Dime from 1981. If you think this is just another dime from the past, think again. This little coin could hold a much bigger surprise than you ever imagined. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this coin is worth far more than its 10-cent face value. The 1981 Silver Dime is a part of the Roosevelt Dime series, which has been in circulation for years and features the image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Many of us have seen these dimes in our pocket change, and we often think of them as just another ordinary coin. However, there's more to these dimes than meets the eye, especially when it comes to the 1981 Silver Dime. This coin stands out for a variety of reasons, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this dime could be worth a small fortune. Let's start with the basics. The 1981 Silver Dime is made from a 90% silver composition. This makes it significantly more valuable than the dimes in circulation today, which are made from a copper-nickel alloy. Back in 1981, the U.S. Mint still used silver in its dimes, which is a major factor in its value today. Silver has always been a sought-after commodity, and as silver prices have risen over the years, any coin that contains silver, like the 1981 Silver Dime, becomes more desirable to collectors. The fact that it's made of pure silver is what gives this coin its added value, making it far more valuable than its face value of just 10 cents. But what really makes this coin stand out from the crowd? It's not just the silver content. It's all about the condition, rarity, and the mint mark. The 1981 dimes were minted in large numbers, so they were commonly circulated, which means most of them have experienced wear and tear over the years. The more circulated a coin is, the less valuable it typically becomes. However, if you happen to find a 1981 Silver Dime in excellent or uncirculated condition, you've got a treasure on your hands. Coins in great condition, with little to no signs of wear, are highly sought after by collectors. So, if you have one of these dimes that's in mint condition, it could be worth far more than you expect. Now let's talk about something else that can really drive up the value of your 1981 Silver Dime, the mint mark. The mint mark is a small letter that appears on the reverse side of the coin, indicating where the coin was struck. For the 1981 dimes, the most common mint marks you'll find are D for Denver and S for San Francisco. The mint mark can make a huge difference in the coin's rarity. For example, coins struck at the San Francisco Mint are often considered rarer and more valuable than those minted in Denver. The 1981 San Francisco minted dimes are particularly prized by collectors because of their limited production. So, make sure you check for that mint mark. What seems like a small detail could add a lot of value to your dime, but what about those rare and highly valuable coins with minting errors? Mint errors are the holy grail for coin collectors, and if you happen to have an error coin, the value could skyrocket. Minting errors can include things like double strikes, misprints, off-center strikes, or any other abnormalities that occurred during the coin's production. If your 1981 Silver Dime has any such imperfections, you could be holding onto a one-of-a-kind treasure. Collectors go crazy for error coins, as they're unique and hard to find. If you think your coin might have a minting error, it's definitely worth getting it appraised by a professional. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. What's this coin worth? A regular, well-preserved 1981 Silver Dime can already be worth more than its face value due to the silver content, but if the coin is in mint condition, especially with a rare mint mark or minting error, it could be worth significantly more. The excitement really kicks in when you realize that a top-tier 1981 Silver Dime can be worth as much as $67,000, that's right, $67,000. It's hard to believe that a coin with a face value of just 10 cents can be worth such an impressive sum. But that's the magic of coin collecting: the rarity, the condition, and the small details like mint marks and minting errors all come together to create coins that are worth far more than you would ever expect. So, if you've got a stash of coins from the 1980s or if you come across a 1981 Silver Dime, be sure to check its condition, mint mark, and any possible minting errors. You might just have a rare treasure on your hands that could be worth a fortune. Today, we have something incredibly exciting to share with you, a coin that many of you might have overlooked but is actually worth a small fortune. We're talking about the United States Silver Dime from 2016. Now, you might think of this as just another modern dime, but trust us, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this particular dime could be worth far more than its face value. The 2016 Silver Dime is part of the Roosevelt Dime series, which has been around for decades. Featuring the image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, this dime is a staple in American currency. While most of us are familiar with these dimes, we might not realize that there's a specific version of the 2016 dime that stands out among the rest. What makes this particular dime so special? Let's dive into the details. First, let's talk about the composition of this coin. The 2016 Silver Dime, like many dimes minted before 1965, is made from 90% silver. Unlike the modern dimes you see today, which are made from a copper-nickel alloy, this dime contains real silver. As you may know, silver has always been in demand, and its value has steadily risen over the years. Coins made from silver, like this one, are highly sought after by collectors. The fact that it's a silver coin is already a huge plus, but there's more that makes the 2016 Silver Dime even more intriguing. Now, you may be wondering, what makes the 2016 version different from other years? The answer lies in the rarity, the condition of the coin, and the mint mark. Though the 2016 dimes were produced in large numbers, many of them were heavily circulated, which means they've experienced a lot of wear and tear. The more circulated a coin is, the less valuable it typically becomes. But if you happen to have a 2016 Silver Dime that's in mint condition, you're looking at something much more valuable. The condition of the coin is absolutely key. Coins that have been well preserved or remain uncirculated can fetch much higher prices than their worn counterparts. If your 2016 Silver Dime is in pristine condition, with no visible signs of wear or damage, it could be worth much more than just 10 cents. Coins that have been carefully stored, untouched, or graded highly by professionals are in demand and can command impressive prices in the market. So, take a close look at the condition of your coin. You might be sitting on a hidden gem. Another key factor that affects the value of a coin is the mint mark. The mint mark on a coin tells us where it was struck. For the 2016 Silver Dime, the most common mint marks are P for the Philadelphia Mint, D for the Denver Mint, and S for the San Francisco Mint. The location where the coin was minted can influence its rarity, and thus its value. For example, dimes minted in San Francisco often have lower production numbers, making them more rare and more valuable than dimes from other mints. But there's even more that could add to the value of your 2016 Silver Dime. If the coin has any minting errors, it could be worth significantly more. Minting errors are considered highly valuable in the coin collecting world. These errors can range from double strikes to off-center strikes, to misprints, and more. Any unusual features or imperfections caused during the minting process can make your coin one of a kind, which increases its value. If you suspect that your 2016 Silver Dime has any minting errors, it's definitely worth having it professionally evaluated by a coin appraiser. You could be holding onto a rare find that's worth far more than you thought. So, what is the value of a 2016 Silver Dime? Well, if it's in excellent condition, with a rare mint mark, or even better, if it has a minting error, this dime could fetch an incredible price. A well-preserved 2016 Silver Dime can be worth more than its face value due to its silver content. But if you're lucky enough to have one of these dimes in top condition or with a rare minting error, it could be worth as much as $53,000, yes, that's right, $53,000 for a single dime. It's unbelievable, but that's the beauty of coin collecting. What may seem like an ordinary dime can turn out to be worth a small fortune depending on its condition, rarity, and unique characteristics. So, the next time you're going through your change or looking through your coin collection, take a closer look at any 2016 silver 1 dimes you may have. If it's in great condition, check for the mint mark and any possible minting errors. You just might have a rare and valuable coin on your hands that could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 2016 silver 1 dime and its surprising value, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future coin discoveries. We have a lot more exciting content on the way, and who knows? The next rare coin we feature could be sitting in your collection right now. Happy collecting, and as always, keep hunting for those treasures.